Well, you know what they say, power of friendship is strong in some can is some places in some way here, but it's a little bit different here. It's more of the fact that friends stand by your side gives you encouragement to fight on. As much as people look down on that, you have no idea how difficult it is to have friends in real life. The angry anime fan here, the despair reviewer, chapter 303 of Nanatsu no Taizai. Either way, the Seven Deadly Sins is glad to see their captain, but none more than Elizabeth, who have a tender moment. As the Demon King wonders how they are here, Gotha reveals that he interfered with his heart. They may not be able to do anything, but that's all that really matters because Meliodas and Elizabeth can briefly be reunited. Even though Meliodas says that he has looked older after spent thousands of years in purgatory. Is that a little joke? He hasn't aged a single bit because of the curse. With that, with this new, well, increase in courage, he did now Meliodas can fight it against the Demon King even again because after all, with his friends by his side and given their emotions, it gives him strength, meaning that he can now win. And Ban also tries to fight off against against the Demon King. Although he is actually struggling, it's still worth noting that he hasn't lost a limb. Realizing that the seven deadly sins are haven't just sent their minds; they're actually doing it completely. Demon King tries to attack them all, but the archangels stand in the way as Ludociel is slowly disappearing. It's during this time, though, that he sends out something strange from his, well, I guess we could say it, his arm, wings, or whatever. Something called the Shining Sage, or whatever. So, as but Ban keeps fighting the Demon King, and although it does look like he is losing, as I said before, he is actually not losing a limb yet. Ludociel and Mael does their best to block that, but Ludociel's time is running more and more out. But even though, so Ban and Demon King still fight. So I'm a little bit disappointed by that. I was really hoping that Ban could have been equal to the Demon King. After all the power up, you're still saying that he's keeping all his focus to keep up with him. But then just suddenly a new silhouette appears that actually destroys the Shining Sage with a sword of a black hilt. And it's actually the most unexpected people of all. Yes, it is Seldoris, who is turning against his father. But we all know that Seldoris was, well, while Seldoris may have actually been the only truly loyal son to his father, it is worth noting that when the Demon King now revealed himself in Meliodas' body, I think everything he knew and felt about his father is completely gone. He perhaps have always known that his father has never really loved him, but he still fought on because, well, he had no other purpose, especially after lost his love of his loved one. That is why he carried on the holy war. But when Meliodas said that he knew who the loved one was, he had a new reason to win this war even more by granting Meliodas the power and therefore getting the promises. He didn't care what happened to anything else. But now his father appeared and betrayed all of that. Also means that everything that he has talked about Seldoris have been a lie, meaning that he was never going to make Seldoris a vessel. Seldoris probably would have offered that willingly since he had lost everything, but his father just felt like he was too weak. In the end, Selderis probably hasn't changed to the good side. No, I think he just wants to be reunited with Gilda, which is in a way perfectly fine. It's just, however, that I think even he sees now that in the end he is just a pawn to his father. But all he wants is to be reunited with his loved one as well. After all, next chapter is called The Executioner's Wish, and he is the executioner of the demon clan, so I guess that is what he's gonna wish for. So all in all, fast-paced one, with some emotion, especially with the gang being reunited with the captain. Other than that, not so very many big awesome things. I mean, granted, Selderis betraying the Demon King, that was the most awesome thing of it all. But I'm also a little bit worried, because what does this mean now that Once is Zelda is honestly just gonna stop if Gilda is alive, or is it? I mean, I still think Meliodas lied about that, or is he gonna be on manned rampage? Well, things are taking a turn for another thing. So give me your thoughts if you have any.